let's be honest. Some of us don't miss red flags. We simply ignore them. We see it, we feel it, we question it, but then we sit there and talk ourselves out of it. They didn't mean it like that. It's not that serious. Maybe I'm overthinking. Oh, they'll change, and then before we know it, we're deep in something we had early warning about. Thing is, red flags aren't always loud. Sometimes they look like inconsistency, disrespect disguised as jokes, lack of accountability, emotional unavailability, repeated patterns. And the truth is, it's not that you didn't see it, you just didn't want to accept what it meant. Listen, red flags don't turn green. Time doesn't fix patterns, and feelings don't override truth. And potential does not equal reality. And I'm going to say this clearly. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Not after 5 chances, not after 10 conversations, not after you've invested more time, but the first time. Because patterns are information, and what you ignore early, you will most likely pay for later. Matthew 7:16, you know I'm going to always bring it back biblical. You will know them by their fruit, not their words, not their promises, not their potential, their fruit. So if the fruit is inconsistent, why are you expecting consistency later? If the fruit is disrespect, why are you expecting honor later? You can't relabel bad fruit and expect a different taste. I mean, that's as simple as that. Discernment is not about being negative. It's just about being aware. It's about recognizing patterns without needing extra proof. And when God shows you something, that is not the time to negotiate. That's actually the time to move wiser. Because once you know who you're dealing with, you know how to deal with them. And that does not always mean cutting people off. That's not what I'm saying. Sometimes it means adjusting your expectations or setting boundaries or limiting access or changing how you engage. But what you don't do is keep acting like you don't know. Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart. You cannot guard your heart if you keep ignoring what you see. Guarding requires awareness, acceptance, action. So let's be real. Sometimes we ignore red flags because we want it to work. We're tired of starting over. We see potential. We're comfortable. We don't want to feel alone. So we can convince ourselves, hey, it'll get better. They didn't mean that. I can handle it. But ignoring it doesn't change it. All it does is just delay the outcome. And Galatians 6:7 says, a man reaps what he sows. Patterns produce outcomes every time. So if the pattern is unhealthy, the result will be too. There have been times I saw it early, felt it early, questioned it early, but did not act on it. And later I realized the issue wasn't that it changed. The issue was that it didn't, and I ignored it anyway. So you cannot pray away what God is trying to show you. Discernment is the answer. Clarity is the answer. And sometimes the answer is, this is not for you. As simple as that. Remember, red flags don't turn green. When people show you who they are, believe them. And when you know who you're dealing with, deal accordingly. Because what you ignore today, you will have to manage tomorrow. So pay attention, trust what you see, and move accordingly. Hey, and I'll see you next time.